I love this compressor, so much that I've owned 3 of them, but I'm never gonna buy another one, and you shouldn't either, so stay tuned. So this thing is the Fortress Ultra Quiet 10-gallon air compressor from Harbor Freight. Now, first I'm gonna go through everything I love about this compressor, why I've had 3 of them, and then I'll tell you why I don't recommend you buying one. Now, if you don't wanna waste your time, listen to everything I like about this thing, and you just wanna find out why you shouldn't buy one, I'm gonna have that timestamp down below. You can skip on ahead. So I've had these compressors now for about 4 years, and I got it originally purely because of the noise. This thing lives in my garage, it actually lives right over there, hooked into my hard line, and I use it for a lot of stuff. And sometimes when I'm running this thing, I'm running air assist on my laser engraving, and then I gotta have the thing cycling on and off and on and off, and the other ones would wake the dead. So I wanted one that wouldn't wake the dead. So let's check out the actual decibel reading. This thing claims 69 decibels. I'm gonna pull out a decibel meter, we're gonna check it. So I'm gonna take the decibel reading, standing about 3 feet away from it, we're going to flip this guy on. So I'm getting a reading of 70.3. That's pretty close to 69, but a little bit high. Now, one thing I've noticed is as pressure builds in this thing, the sound changes. So we're gonna see when it gets a little bit higher in pressure if we wind up with a higher reading. And it's gone up. It's 81.4 now that it's at a higher pressure. So that 69 is probably on the startup, but as it builds pressure, it's going to get louder. One thing to note is even though it is quieter, when you shut the thing off or it reaches its max pressure, it still does that, and that's pretty loud. The controls are easy to use and easy to see, basic standard compressor stuff. And the overall size of this thing was compact enough that I could get it exactly where I needed it to go, but it can also be moved around. It's got the handle and the wheels, all good stuff. Now, when I was shopping around, the closest competitor to this was a 15-gallon compressor from California Tools. The issue being, it's a lot more money. This one right now is $289. The California Tools ones, when I find it online, was about $410. So it's gonna be a lot more money to get the California Tools ones. That's why I went with this one. Now let's talk about the bad, and why I wouldn't recommend you buy one, despite the fact I've owned 3 of these. The first one of these I bought failed, and I've kind of had this policy for me, never buy the extended warranty. Should have bought the extended warranty. The first one I had failed up in the cylinder head up here. One of the valves, actually the entire cylinder head, just ripped itself apart, and the rings on this thing are like nylon rings. The rings fried themselves. Basically the entire thing just cooked itself. But I thought to myself, no problem, I'm gonna go online and get some replacement parts, because unlike the rest of society, I just don't throw things out when they stop working. That's where I ran into an issue. This is the assortment of replacement parts that Harbor Freight offers online. So I've got my phone out. Air filter, wheel kit, drain valve, rubber foot assembly, and a safety valve. Now they do have another set here for another UPC code, another air filter kit, regulator manifold, pressure hose, switch, rubber foot, and wheel kit. Nowhere in there are the parts that I need. Now, if you go in here, there's another section that says unavailable parts. And for the last 2 years, every part that I would have needed to rebuild this thing has been unavailable. I tried calling them, I left messages, I emailed, I never got anything back. But I liked the compressor so much, I thought it was a fluke, and I went and bought another one. Except this time, I violated my rule of never buying an extended warranty, and I bought the extended warranty for $82. That gets me a 2-year warranty. That brings it to $371, or like 35 or 40 bucks cheaper than the one from California Air Tools. And 1 year and 51 weeks after I bought that thing, so 1 week until my warranty expired, it died again. This time it was something up here in the electronics, in the switch. It actually fried itself, which is kind of worrying. Now the good news is that switch is a replacement part that they have in stock. That they have in stock at the time of making this video. Not at the time that my compressor failed. It was not in stock. But I had a warranty, which means this is now compressor number 3. I brought the thing back to Harbor Freight, and to Harbor Freight's credit, they gave me no flack about bringing the thing back on warranty because it was under warranty, and they gave me a brand new compressor. And at the time I asked, can I just buy another warranty for 82 bucks? It'll get me through another 2 years. And they said yes. So I did buy another warranty. So now for another 2 years, this thing will probably work fine and fail on me one day after my warranty expires. Now, I'm not gonna make a recommendation in this video because I haven't actually used the California Tools air compressor that is comparable to this one, but I will say this, it's like $35 more roughly than this thing if you buy the warranty, and you probably should buy the warranty given the track record I've had with these. But the thing about California air compressors is they're they're made here in California. Insert all your California jokes you want. They make compressors here in the USA. Not where this thing is made, and not where the parts are made, and not where the parts are coming from. They also have a United States phone number you can call, and a human picks up the phone and you can order parts. I did actually try that because I was considering just not even dealing with the warranty and just going and grabbing one of those. So I know this was kind of a short and sweet video, and if you have one of these compressors, I hope you have better luck than I do. If you're looking at one of these compressors, buy the warranty and make sure it meets its demise before the warranty ends. Don't condone fraud. Now, if for some reason you do want to check these things out, or you want to look at the specs on them, I will have a link down in the description. Not an affiliate or anything like that. I'll just have the link down there. And the good news is after it breaks, you could probably use it as a boat anchor. I'll also have a link so you can check out and compare and contrast the California one if you want to check that one out. But also let me know, because I haven't done a lot of research other than into the California Air Compressor Company. If you know something else that's out there that's comparable, especially the noise levels, because that's important to a lot of people, leave me or a comment down below. I'd love to kind of know what else is out there that would be comparable and quiet. And if you like this kind of stuff, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really does help out the channel, and it lets you know when we're coming out with more stuff. And I think I'm required by the YouTube gods to say, give this video a great big thumbs up. Thanks for watching.